So we're going to do the intro. And we're recording this now. So, all right, Glenn,
No,
take it away. Glenn?
you don't. Do you want? Wait. What is this here over here?
Hey, let's ride the J train. Johnny Smokes Uncut.
So there we go. Again, welcome, Cynthia.
If you want to do this, I'll commit to another day, like next month or what have you. If you want to start from the beginning,
No,
I don't
no,
want to take more of your time or anything.
no, Cynthia. We
nothing
like
going on.
we from time to time we have our issues. Believe me, 95% of the time it's me, and it's not. You know what I mean? So we understand stuff happens, and listen, we are just so happy that you are here with us. And
That's my
I'll tell you
pleasure.
what, this was
My absolute pleasure. Hello, Diva, beautiful girl.
yes.
You're the queen.
Yes.
Queen is here,
The-
guys.
yes. Oh my
Hey,
God.
darling. Look, ain't nobody leave. Everybody's still in the room. You done
We're-
had Joey come in.
Yeah,
Well, really
everybody's
appreciate it.
there.
Thank you.
And we also have a bunch of people here at the shop. We have people off on Facebook Live. We are just having a blast here. And listen, we were just, like I said, Cynthia, this is something that we've been wanting to do, but we could never get it correct. But now we're here. And Lena and myself especially, this means a lot to us. This means a lot to us, big time. And I'll tell you what, there is a
It means a
question.
lot to me as well. Did my brother Carlito give when he was on? Did you have a lot of trouble?
A
my
little.
brother
There was a little. There was a little, and
Little
there was.
difficulty?
No, there was a little bit, and then of course halfway through he goes, guys, I gotta pee. I'm like,
Oh
whatever.
God! Of course you did. Of course
Oh,
you did.
Cynthia, I've been there. Like I think Lena told you with Pete Johnson from Tatuaje. Oh my God, we had almost 4 hours. 4 hours.
That told me that. Yes. Yes.
I was
know.
falling asleep at the table, but I didn't want to.
Here. Yes.
Oh my
Oh, I
God.
know. I've been on William Cooper's show. Coop.
Oh, Coop,
know,
Coop.
4 hours and all, and Bears is long. So I told her I was ready. I'm definitely ready. But yes, my beautiful friend Lisa, oh my gosh. So she is good at everything. And we're here at the factory and our headquarters in Ybor City in Tampa. And so no one's here. So the computer guys, everybody already left. But we checked all the computer and it was working really, really good before. So again, I apologize for the delay. Lisa, thank you very much. I hope y'all are coming down in in December to Tampa for the Ybor City Festival
We got to get
that
down
Lisa
there.
does
Oh
every
my
year,
God.
December 7th, Centennial
Yeah.
Park, Ybor City. Diva's been.
Talking about it today.
We were actually talking
Yeah.
about that, believe it or not. We told everybody, Cynthia, in November is the first World Cigar Show, Smoke Show they call it, in Dubai.
Oh, yes, yes.
Well, we're going. So that is
yes.
that is something. I got my own
That's gonna
interpreter.
pick up, yes.
I
Next
got
year.
my own.
Of course
So-
you do. You're
Yes.
traveling with the perfect person.
Oh my God, yes.
That's
So
great. Okay.
Cynthia, there's a
Well,
question that we asked everybody here before you got on. This is a question because Lena always asks this. I always try to say it. This cigar right here.
Here.
Yes. So
Between the Don Carlos Personal Reserve or the Between the Line Hemingway.
all right.
So
So this is the question, Cynthia.
okay, all right.
When you go and light up this end, hold on, this end here. Do you light it or do you snip it?
You light it. You light it.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
I cut a little bit.
She cut a little
bit.
Oh, when she cut it, oh my God, she cut it the
I
first
know.
time. My heart skipped a beat. I was like, oh my God, no, don't cut it.
Well, the thing is that that's a perfecto shape, and that goes back to Cuba, and we're the first family ever in the United States of America that made the perfecto shape. Oh, sorry. Wait a minute. I'm getting some kind of alert. Emergency alert. A child's been kidnapped. Okay.
Oh, dear Lord.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Well, do you know what?
That was on my phone. Listen, a friend of mine, honestly, she has a church friend who her daughter was missing like last week. Okay. And
Oh my
they've
God.
found her 3 days and found her in Orlando. That's another long story, but there's always children missing. Okay. Let's go back. So for one, I want to say that I'm very, very happy to be on John Uncut. Okay, and to be with you, Lena, beautiful woman who I've always admired and thought the world of. And Johnny, thank you for always, wanting me to be a part of it. And
Yes.
to Candy and all your crew over there, I really appreciate it. It's my pleasure to be with you all this
Yeah.
evening. So,
Unfortunately, we do not have Candy here tonight. She's
I
tending to
know.
she's tending
Yeah,
to her
her
mother.
mother. Yes, of
Yeah.
course. That's very
It was
important.
for a little
I love
bit.
Candy though. She's phenomenal. This
So,
cigar, so it's a perfecto shape, right? So
Yes.
the little point has binder and wrapper, no filler. So when you light it and you light there, you get that satisfaction immediately of those two powerful parts of the cigar. So, but I mean, like a lot of people have questions about it. Do I light it or even do I put it in my mouth? So, I mean,
It's easily misunderstood.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. There is a word that Lena uses in Adib. It's an Arabic word, and they say shway shway, which means take it easy. So that's what, like we said, is when you light it, take your time. Light it, toast it, bring it in. It might be a little stiff at first, but then it's like, it just opens up. It's beautiful. It's like magic. And that's why,
but this
Lena,
anyway, immediately you're going to have the most wonderful flavors. That's why you light that piece up.
Well,
But now you got JJ from Louisiana, that he's a very important part of our Cigar Family Charitable Foundation, and he cuts it and he lights it and he smokes
I hear,
like 10 signatures a day. So honestly, he's like 81, but honestly, so it depends on the individual, but that would be my
it
answer.
feels like the draw is easier. Like right
Okay,
away,
yeah,
I
we
get
get
the
it.
draw.
yeah, but
That's
if,
all.
but if you take your time and just enjoy it, like cigars are supposed to be enjoyed. So you take your time. Like I said, I hold it, I toast that end a little bit, get it a little toasty, and then you put it in, and like I said, it's like it opens up, like it's like magic. It's like
I
taking a
agree.
magic wand.
I know. I
John,
love it.
sometimes you get that wonky. John, sometimes you get that wonky burn from it. That's the part that I.
But that's where shway shway comes into play. Easy.
Can we
Easy
say
does
now
it.
about the
Shway
surprise visit
Akirbo.
that we got from
Well, that is the.
Cynthia
Well, I'd have to
and-
say. So the one big thing that everybody was talking about, Cynthia, was the surprise visit at New
Oh.
Village.
which meant a lot to
A
us.
lot. And you know what, Glenn? When do you want to do? We got a short video, if you don't mind. We want
I
to show
love
this
to
short video.
It was wonderful for us as well. I don't know who was more excited, Calito, myself, Tommy, and Anthony, or all.
Oh, right here. But go ahead, Glenn, take it away. We're gonna play. It's gonna be a little jittery because he's holding with the but
All right.
this, guys, everybody, this is a short taste of that magical Monday.
Oh. Montesino Monday.
Oh my god! What? Sorry, guys. Oh my god!
What the hell's going on? Oh my God! Oh my God! Where were you going? Oh my God!
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Oh, we're wonderful! Holy shit, my best man! Oh my God! What's up, my friend? Oh my God! Holy! Oh my God!
How you doing, beautiful lady? I'm so spraying children. And
You didn't know we had God.
hello, how are you? I know it. How are you? Good to see you. Likewise, likewise. Thank you. Thank you.
Candy. I'm Glenn.
Tommy, how you doing?
Hi,
man?
Tommy.
Hello, oh, Consuelo. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. What a beautiful night. What a magical night. Look at that
Oh my God!
crowd. Wow, that's so
What a
wonderful.
Oh God! So, Cynthia, my first
I love
question.
that.
My first question to you is this: did you ever realize that you would touch so many lives the way you do?
Me personally, or our family, or our business?
You
Me?
touch everybody. Did you ever realize how much you touch everybody's life?
I'm happy that you say I do. I'm very, very happy that you say I do. And I feel that I do. I feel that the Lord gave me a very special soul. And that's like the upbringing from my mother and father. So it's like I'm just myself. So if I do, it's because that's the Lord coming in through me. But I just remember with my mother and father being around so much love. And I just always felt really good in life, you know? I always just felt so comfortable and really good. So I that makes me feel good. But just like when we went to see you all, that was such a magical evening. And when my brother Calito and I together, and we were able to see you all who we admire and respect. And Lena, you know, I've always thought about you. And for us to be there and to surprise, I said everyone deserves a surprise. And I myself felt so good. Calito and I were over the moon happy. And we felt like you all felt, and everybody there. And there's something that I just really, I'm so grateful that Calito and I both love people the way we do. And like everybody in the cigar industry, like we really want to be able to have a connection with each and every one the best that we can. Just to be able to thank everyone and to show our appreciation for everybody's dedication and for their love of cigars and for the Fuente family. But I didn't really know, but I feel good that I can touch and make people feel good. Thank you, Johnny.
Not a problem, because you know what the funny thing is Cynthia, is like with you and Carlito being in the industry the way you guys are. I told people this shop here, Lena's shop, is a small shop in eastern Pennsylvania. Nothing huge, nothing crazy, but it's filled with love and filled with passion from this lady right here.
It's magical.
It's super magical, and the thing is, Cynthia, you and your brother could come to a small shop like this, or you guys could go to the White House and hang with royalty. You guys don't change. You guys are the same loving people no matter what. And that's the thing that I think people, they gravitate to you and your brother for those reasons. It's like when they see you guys, they don't feel like you're untouchable. It's like, no, these people, they come up, you guys hug, you guys, hey, oh my God, how's it going? And that is why Fuente is Fuente.
Thank you.
Because
Thank
of
you.
that.
We appreciate very much. Yes, yes. And it's so genuine. It's so genuine. Diva can speak on this. You know, when I first met her, it was a PCA gathering here in Tampa for the ladies. And we were at JC Newman Cigars in Ybor City.
Yeah. So, yeah.
And there was a beautiful picnic or, you know, like an evening, cocktails and so forth. And I met Diva that night. And honestly, Odelma, La Faraona from Ybor City, and I have adopted her. We love her. You want to say just a little bit about that?
Yeah, so you know how you know who's in the industry, who the big dogs are. I'm the type of person, even I look at her as a celebrity, right? So I give people their space, right? So I was just sitting down, eating my food. I see everybody going over there. I see her now, but I'm like, I'm gonna just chill. I'm gonna just wait, you know, let me just chill out. And I was eating. She came over and walked to me and said, "Hey, I love your purse. What's your name? Who, you know, ask all types of questions." I said, "You talking to me?" So
Exactly. It's true.
I was just shocked because you know I gave her space and she came to me, and then after that, hey, because I went to Eldama's spot again, Eldama too. I didn't get to meet her, but I didn't know she was going to be at the dinner too. So I saw both of them. But I'm like, let me get in their space because everybody's around them, you know. And I met Eldama there, and then she was like, hey, let's go. Everybody else went the other places, but she was like, we're going back to Eldama's spot. And I chilled with them, but we didn't talk cigars. We talked like we get to know each other.
Everything.
We won't even about cigars anymore.
And since then, we've been like like I said, we adopted her. She's our daughter now. And that's what's so beautiful about the industry, you know, that everybody just comes together in a very, very beautiful way. I think everybody's inner soul is touched.
So Cynthia, I heard, remember that night, Carlito drew the name for the winner from Dream to Dynasty, Jared. And
yes, Jared, yes.
I heard you guys met him the next day.
We did.
Yes.
When we were at the dinner, yes, at Casa de Tabaco, when we were at the dinner at the event, he was sitting at Carlito's table.
Oh my God.
We didn't even realize this, but everybody bought, you know, whatever tickets it was, and all the money goes to Cigar Family, to our foundation that we have in the Dominican Republic, the Fuente Newman families. But nevertheless, so he must, I think if you wanted to sit at the table at Carlitos, maybe you donated a little bit extra, what have you. So Carlito didn't even know it because he never really sits down and he's talking to everybody, and they said, you need to sit down. Because you need to sit down at this table. And he's like, oh, okay. So then during like everybody talking, the auctions and everything, he was sitting there. But then when I walked by, Jared said, hi, Cynthia. And I said, hello. He goes, I'm Jared. I go, hello, Jared. Very nice to meet you. I go, wait a minute. You're the Jared from last night. You're the winner. And he was so happy. He was so happy. Yes. And it was very nice to meet him.
So speaking of the Fuente Foundation, how you guys feel like touching all these people's lives? Like we saw here with Consuelo, what she was saying, and all of us were tearing, you know, from what she was saying, how you guys helped her, and you're helping like a lot of kids. Like how Tell me about this. Like I'm sure it feels amazing.
It's just very rewarding. I mean, like when you go back to like the 1980s when my father first moved to the Dominican Republic, and he went with my mother and my younger brother Ricky, and then my brother Calito and I followed, and all the years and all the decades, and now we look like my brother Carlos and I look, and we look back and all those years, and like it just happened so naturally. You know, like now they say organic this and organic that. It was like very organic. It was like meant to be that we were going to have a school there with the Newmans, and we've been together for them with them for decades, and it's like a perfect marriage. And that we're able to influence all of those areas and give those children a chance to have education. And it's grown and grown and grown, and now we see these young men and women who are graduating and going on to college. If not, they go to the technical school there. So there's so many wonderful opportunities. And everyone, because the Newmans and the Fuentes undergo all the administration cost, every cent that everybody donates, whether it's $1, $5, 1,000, it goes directly to the foundation.
That's amazing.
That's amazing.
It really
Yeah.
is.
We're very,
It's
very
really-
proud of that.
Oh my God! Cynthia, you should be. You and your brother are, you know, the Fuente name is held with the highest esteem. You know what I mean? It's just, you guys touch a lot of lives with all the things that you have, and you know, the one thing that I like to do, you know, with JSU, and the reason that I'm glad that we had you on, Cynthia, is to get a lot of people may not have met you. A lot of people may not have seen you. But what I like to do with what we did with you and your brother is like, listen, they're accessible. You know what I mean? Listen to the story. Listen to what they do. You know what I mean? They're wonderful people, and people like hear these stories, and they latch onto them, and it makes it the Fuente even stronger, the name even stronger. And that's what, when I mention Fuente, for me, that's what I try to do, is like enlighten people on, it's not just a cigar. It's family. It's
the
feeling.
story behind the whole generation and everything getting to where we are today, and then what we have in the future too. You know, we pray that this company, stays in the hands of the family for always.
Absolutely. So now I want to shift gears a little bit. And I don't know if you know where I'm going with this. Maybe not. We're going to talk about women in the industry. This is
Okay.
big with Cynthia, and I think it's awesome for everybody because, first of all, Cynthia, of course, you know my lovely wife owns a shop. We
Yes.
have on here, we have Gracie Rodriguez on here. She's part of the JSU admin team. We have back behind us over here, come on up, Marie. Marie both works for Cigars International, and she also is part of our admin group, Women in the Industry.
Hi.
Hello, darling.
Hello,
Yes.
Nice to meet you.
And we have another one. She could not make it tonight. Janetto Frey, Boricua. She could not make it tonight. But how do you see women in the industry right now?
Okay. I see it in a beautiful way. I see it in a very positive, beautiful, refreshing way. But I mean, okay, so like we always laugh because now Calito's got all the stories, and Eric Newman and Bobby Newman, they have all the stories, including myself. And like we remember Stanford and my father, and all of them had all the stories. Angel Oliva and John Oliva, and now we do because we've already been through all the decades and decades of it all. So what? Okay, what is your name, sweetheart?
It's Marie.
Marie.
Marie, you said Marie. Okay. So there's so many women in the industry. So she came forward. So I want two people that are here to come forward for them to say hello. Marty, come over here a second. And Lisa, real quick. The two people that are here, Marty, who's been with us for so many years. And wait, Diva knows Marty. Diva loves Marty. Come over here. Say hello. Okay,
Yes.
he was on vacation for 3 weeks and he just got back. So this is the first time I see him in 3 weeks. Hold on. Say hello.
Hey, Marty, happy belated.
Yeah, happy belated birthday.
Hi.
Hola.
And then come on in, Lisa. Then we have my best friend Lisa.
Hey guys.
What's
Hey,
up,
Hey,
Lisa? Yes.
Lisa.
Wonderful
So
people.
Marty just came in just to make sure that we were in good hands and we were safe and all of the above, because we're the only ones.
Yes.
It's good to see you. Beautiful. Okay, you don't have to stay. We're good. Okay, it's up to you. Okay, all right, let's continue. So the question was about the ladies.
Before we get to the ladies now, before you answer this question, what obstacles you face? Because you are one of the people from the woman in the beginning, right? You're probably one of the first women in the industry, right? So I'm sure you face a lot of obstacles, a lot of challenges. Can you tell us about this and how you
Yeah,
overcome
I don't really
challenges?
think of them as obstacles or challenges, because honestly, again, it's all been so natural. Like when I grew up, I remember there were so many women in the industry, honestly. Like there were women all around me. So, but as far as going into the marketplace and having like a face with the company and so forth, there's been very few women that have. But like Carol Inessa, Frankie Nessa's daughter has. There have been other people that have. Diana Getz was before me. I believe that she was like the queen of the industry in her generation, but I was one of the very, very few in my generation that actually went into the marketplace and went to see our customers and so forth. I was very, very young. But women have always been a very important part of the industry. My grandmother, my aunt, my mother, and then people that work like in the manufacturing, people that work in the secretary or the office, people that work and all the aspects on the farms. There's always women. So I grew up with all of that. And then I grew up in this industry. My brother Carlos, Ricky, my cousin Arthur, all of us. And so we used to live in this factory, in the factories. After school, we come here all summer long. So we would just learn everything without us even realizing that we were learning. I was working, helping my grandmother. I was helping my aunt and all the different apartments, my godfather. In turn, we learned so much. So I've always been around, surrounded by women. But when during college, and I told my father, I'd love to go and work for Fred Zanaboni, that it was our sales manager. He helped build the brand. And I said, I'd love to go and just meet the people and so forth. And so we did, but really, honestly, nobody really knew exactly like who Fuente was. Montesino was even more popular. But nevertheless, I've always gained so much respect from everybody. I used to work with all the brokers. I mean, with the hat and the vest and the three-piece suit and the shine shoes and the briefcase, the old timers. I worked with all those brokers, and their book was this big. There was one sliver of Arturo Fuente when we got to it, you know, to see if they would like buy our cigar. My father used to say, look, give them the 858, and if they pay for it, it'd be great. And if they don't sell it, tell them to keep it, or whatever it was. And we were just growing and growing in the industry. And I was one of the ladies that really just did. So, but nowadays I see like during the 90s when Cigar Aficionado came into our world of cigars, and they literally changed how many people seeing the actual cigar. They seen it more like luxury and
Right.
such a pleasure and hard work and so forth. And so there was a lot of cigar dinners. Women had cigar dinners. A lot of women were coming into the industry, smoking cigars. I used to go to so many dinners around the United States. And then after it kind of like tapered off a little bit, but still. But now, today, it's like a whole other boom. Drew Newman from the Newman says that every 25 years, there's like a boom in the cigar industry. But like now, it's like another huge boom of younger ladies. And I love it because I see some daughters of families, and they're out there and they're working, they're happy. And so the ladies have always haven't had a place. I personally have never had obstacles about it. My brother, my father, and I just work together like such a team, always with the utmost respect. everyone's always been very kind and respectful, but we've been kind of respectful to everybody as well. So, like, really, honestly, I can't really say like I've been through hard times as far as
Right.
being a lady.
Well,
That
well,
everybody, everybody,
that's oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Cynthia.
no, that everybody feels that that's the way it probably is. But maybe
Well-
in other cases, but not mine.
Well, it could. I think you're right. I absolutely think you're right. Like I said, we called out different women that were here, like Gracie, who's on the Zoom here with us. I don't think I've ever saw somebody with such an exceptional palate than Gracie Rodriguez.
Oh, wow.
It's just amazing.
Oh, I see her. Hi, Grace.
She
Hi, how are you?
is she, her palette is one, when we are on Brian Lewis's 420 podcast, she is part of our group on Brian Lewis's podcast, and the stuff she comes up with. So that's why I wanted to make her admin, is because she gets the JSU message out there, but is because her taste. So, and then we have, I'm sorry, Brian, you broke up. You broke up a little bit. But
I
anyway,
just said we do blind tasting.
yeah, we do blind tastings.
Yeah, we do blind
We do
tasting.
on Wednesday nights blind tastings, and Gracie's
You?
what
Oh,
I smoke, and sometimes I hear Gracie talk about it. I'm like, Jesus Christ, she hit it on the head. You know what I mean? And then of course the one time Lena said to me about, John, you know more. I've been smoking a lot longer than her, a lot longer than her. She goes, you know more about cigars than I do. Do you know what I said to her? Bullshit. Bullshit. It's like, Lena, I know a lot about cigars. You got me beat. I hate saying it, but you got me beat, because she just dove into the industry when she took over the shop 10 years ago, and she sunk herself into the knowledge, the whole 9 yards. And the same with Gracie, and even Marie back here.
She's a big Fuente
Yeah,
fan.
she's a
Gracie.
bit Gracie.
I sure am.
you.
I sure am.
Yeah,
Thank
but that is the great thing that I like to. And you know what? I don't have any ill wills telling anybody. Lena, Gracie, Marie, know more than me about cigars. I am not like, it's not a pissing contest.
No.
This is great. This is fabulous. And you know what? It's like, Shanika, I saw a heart. If you know more than me, I'm not gonna like be like, oh damn that, oh my God. No, to me, this is great, because you know what you're doing? You're helping the industry grow. You are showing you're showing everybody outside the industry, hey, listen, women are a force here. They're a force to be reckoned with. And we want that. How are you going to grow? Guys ain't going to grow up by themselves. You need women. You need wonderful, beautiful women like these to say, hey, listen, I know this fucking thing right here. I know what it tastes like. And you know what? I would take any of their advice any day of the week, twice on Sunday, as they say.
Well,
You're married to Lena. Okay,
Yeah.
tell me.
well, yes. I was going to say, my boss always says in our industry, he said, I love having women. He said, I wish I had more women in my group, because he said, we tend to work that much harder to have to prove ourselves. While we don't need to, we tend to do it anyway, just to have to stand our ground, whether we want to admit it or not. But it's there, and the proof is in the pudding with how much we work just to be able to stand side by side. And, you know, I work side by side with you, so.
Yes.
That's beautiful.
No, but
Thank
that's
you.
what it's all about.
So Cynthia, Candy, she's in South Carolina, but
Candy,
she
yes.
leaves
Wonderful.
some notes for us. So there's
Oh,
a
she
question.
did?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah.
The world of Candy and her husband.
She said, tell us a little about Sacred Heart Academy, your childhood.
Oh, that's sweet. I know. Gosh, yeah. Well, Sacred Heart is a Catholic church in downtown Tampa, and then they had a school, and they had from 1st to 8th grade, and then they had a high school for all girls. So my brother Carlos and my younger brother Ricky and all of us, we all went to public schools. But then when I turned in the 7th grade, it started the busing. So my father, God forbid that I would be bused, so he put me in Catholic school. Carlito always teases because I went to Catholic school, but they all went to public school. But in those days, it was just different. But it was a wonderful time in my life. Yes, yes. And
Nice.
yeah, yeah. I'm very, what she's probably relating also because I'm very, very spiritual, and I love all the Catholic churches and so forth. So I felt very honored that I was able to attend um, Sacred Heart, and then I went to Tampa Catholic for high school, which was also a Catholic high school. And then my girls went to Academy of the Holy Name, which is an all girls Catholic school. So
I went to all girls school too.
you did?
Yeah, in
Okay.
Kuwait. Yeah, it was all girls.
And for high school or middle school?
Middle school.
Okay, all right. Yeah.
That was in Kuwait, so that
Yes,
was
yes,
all-
of course. Okay. Yes.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, do you know what, Cynthia? Another question I have is, if you remember, both Carlito and myself have one thing in common, and I'm sure you do too. Is like everybody is close to a family member. And my dad, for me, was my rock. My dad was my rock. As you could tell when I was here, I talked about my dad. I broke down a little bit, which I've done it a million times. And I just always do. Tell
No,
us
I
that.
understand completely.
Yeah, tell us that relationship with your father. It's like I said, my dad was. It was a little bit of tough love growing up, and as we got a little bit older, it was just love.
Love.
So, can you tell us about that, please?
For me, I grew up with love since I was born with my father, and I just I was for me myself. I had the most wonderful father in the world, and the wonderful mother, and I'm just so grateful for them. But I was always a daddy's girl forever, and I remember him like really doing everything in his power to make a good life for our family. He never believed in his whole entire world, like, I don't think so, that Arturo Fuente would be world renowned. But he was trying to do good with his family, help his father, and so forth when he, was in the business and all. But I was very, very fortunate to have a wonderful man in every way. Everyone who
Yeah.
knew my father or hears of my father, I was asking Lisa, like, we were just talking about it. I said, man, what are some great moments that you remember, like in your life, about a cigar, about something? She goes, man, all the time we would smoke with your father. Like, he was just such an extraordinary man, and he was a great father, and he worked a lot, but he always found time for us. No matter what, he found time to take us a little vacation, whatever it was, but he worked his life away for his family. And then, everything stemmed from there. But we miss my father deeply, and
Yeah.
I feel like he lives on. He totally 100% lives on within all of us. Like every breath that Calito takes is that my father's smiling down on him. And I feel the same.
You had the honor to meet the.
Well, yeah, it's a story I tell. I've told it, Cynthia. I told it a million times.
I never did. I wish.
19 years ago, when I hate to say my age, when I was 40.
Why not?
I don't know, I'm getting up there. But anyway, so I got the chance to go out to Vegas for the big smoke. And I got to see Carlito. I got to see your father at the event. And then everyone
Yes.
said, hey, we're going back to Casa Fuente.
Casa Fuente, of course.
And I'm like, I am going. Now, you got to remember, it was myself, my ex-wife, and another couple. They had nothing to do with cigars. So I was running solo. So I got back to Casa Fuente, and I said, I'm sitting there by myself at the bar, and I'm just so like happy. I'm just like having a drink.
Tangerine mojito.
No, it was actually a wine. It was. I'll never forget. They had wonderful red, Whoop Whoop Shiraz they had there at the time.
Okay.
And I was drinking this, and all of a sudden I felt somebody. I'm like, what the
Yes.
fuck? I turn around. Her father
Wow.
tapped me on the shoulder, and I said, he goes, are you having a good time? I'm like, Yeah. He goes, well, I'm glad. He goes, I just want to make sure you're having a good time. I said, yes, sir. I mean, it's like, I was military, so I was like, yes, sir, I'm having a good time. And then he said to the bartender, he said, hey, get him one on me. And then I shook his hand. I was starstruck.
He was like me. Look, Cynthia, you did what your dad did.
Right now?
You did what your dad did to me, to him.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah.
Oh, my
I'm telling you.
word. Dave,
It-
I didn't even think of that. Yes. You're
Mhm.
right. Yes, wow. Passing it forward. That's called passing it forward.
Yeah.
Yes, but that is the thing is like for your father to walk around and see just this guy just sitting there. I'm just having a drink. I'm minding my own business. I'm by myself. I didn't know anybody else there. I'm like, you know what? I want to be part of everything. And then my ex, she's like, so how was it? I said, fucking amazing. And I said, I got to see Carlos. I was like, oh my God, he tapped me on my shoulder. He bought me a drink. And she's like, all right, I'm going to bed.
You don't understand how I feel.
I was like, oh my God.
I mean, like we feel about my father, and also like you feel about your father. Every father is important to the child.
Oh my God, yes. It was just.
If we're fortunate to have a mother or a father in this world, we're very fortunate. No one can love us more than our own mother and father. So, I mean, I think everyone has a wonderful mother and father if they can see the best in them. But I was very fortunate and I was blessed. I was brought up with a white picket fence. I mean, a beautiful life. I could never, ever complain at all. My upbringing, and then seeing my father and seeing him work so hard. I always knew when things were good because my mother was home with us. And then I knew when my father was stressed and stuff, then she was working and she would send us to our military aunt. But I knew that usually it was around Christmas or like a summer that he had to pay bonuses or whatever. And, you know, but my mother was always right by my father. My grandmother was always right by my grandfather. My aunt was always right by my uncle. And it was all in the cigar industry. So I seen that. I grew up seeing that.
Yes.
So we're speaking about your parents. Candy's knows also.
The
She
Candy?
said-
No,
yeah.
we're
She said that they met first time at the red light.
at an
Yes,
intersection.
well, yes. She knew everything. Candy's the best, I swear.
Candy,
Candy,
she
oh, yeah.
digs in there. She is like an Alabama tick. She gets in there and she is in there.
And then the second time at a ball game,
Mhm.
right?
Yes. So
And then
the
third
story
time
tells it. And my father used to say that he was with his grandfather in the car and they were driving down 7th Avenue in Ybor City, historical Ybor City. And she was walking across the street and he seen her. And he said, from what I understand, he said, you see that girl? To his father, I'm going to marry her. Like
Oh,
he
wow.
fell in love with her the moment that he seen her. And then later on, he seen her in a baseball park. And then
Yes.
he went up to her. And then Candy was telling me, and Calito was like, yes, that's true. Because my father went up to her and weeks later in a baseball park and said, what is your name? And she turned around and said, wouldn't you like to know? My mother was like an angel, but nevertheless, she had it in her that she, you know, yeah. And they were together. I mean, they knew each other in 14, and then they were married in 17 and 18. So they had a beautiful, beautiful love story. We were all able to witness that.
Awesome.
But they worked hard, and they worked hard together. Together.
And then Candy said then they got married a year later. Carlito was born.
Yes. A year later after Calito, Carlos Philip Puente.
And
They
then
used to always call him, they used to call him El Boy, the boy. Look, here he is.
Don't you have one? Hold
There
on.
it is. Oh, Father, I love you.
Here, hold
Here,
on.
here, here.
Oh,
This
got-
one, this one, yeah.
Oh, there it is.
There we go. I should have the red one right now. I told Lisa it was on the second floor, but she didn't go down to get it. But they're available in many different colors. That he's on the second floor. Calico's everywhere. He would be on. Oh, there you go. That's the pink.
Yeah.
Rare pink in October. Yes. And that'll be coming up before too long. October's almost here. I can't believe. Oh, wait a minute. Of course he does. Morty's got the red one. Here we go.
Yes.
I have
Here's Calico.
The red?
He would be on, I'm sure, but he's at George Brightman's 70th birthday party in Maryland. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. If not, you know, he'd be
That's
jumping
all right.
on.
Oh my God, that is awesome. Oh God.
So after Carlita was born, many, many, many years later, Cynthia was born.
Well, you know, he's 4.5 years older than I am, but everybody now, all of a sudden, I'm his older sister. He goes, "Oh, this is my older sister." I go, "When did I become your older sister?" Yeah, now I'm his older sister, you know. But he's 4.5 years older than me, and then Ricky was 4.5 years younger than me. Yeah. Mhm.
So how was it with you guys, brother and sister? Would he
was
pick on
wonderful.
you? Would he pick on you? Would he mess with you?
I mean,
No,
yeah,
she-
Calito put me on the Manico lock a lot of times. I was telling Lisa about it. We were just talking, and my brother and her brother put her in the headlock a lot of times. Yeah.
That's what brothers. I've done it to my sister.
Till now.
To now. Look, mess with your
T-shirt
sister.
off with like- oh my God.
Oh my God, I
You
miss
know-
her. I mess
You
with
know,
my sister.
Calito always wears the men's camisetas, the white tank tops the men wear, the t-shirts
Yeah.
inside, the sleeveless. I remember one time I chased him all the way down to the corner. There was a big old ditch, and I tore his t-shirt and everything else. Yeah, Lisa and I again were talking about like our parents. The parents would always come to the houses to complain about us kids because we were always, you know, playing in the streets. It was so different back then than now. This generation now is completely different. You know,
Oh my
like
God,
e-
yeah.
yeah, like even everybody in the industry. This time is like a different part in the industry, but it's a
Yeah.
beautiful part. Like the industry has taken so many different turns. And we've seen a lot of it. My brother Carlos and I and Bobby Newman and Eric, and we've seen a lot. And now we're the older generation.
Oh,
But you know
boy.
what?
Still
And
young.
now
at
we're
But,
heart.
but,
Sorry.
Cynthia, you say the older generation. I would more say you guys are what people strive for. I think
Well, I
you
mean,
and
what
your-
I'm saying is we have an older generation above us, but they're all passing one by one. Like
Right.
we just had Benjamin Menendez left
Benji,
from
yeah.
that generation, all those icons, all of them. So they're passing little by little, and now it's our generation. We're the next ones. It's hard to believe, but we are here.
But Cynthia, yeah, I agree. But now it's like you and your brother, I think, are now the icons that people strive to be because what you guys have built is something that people desire. Do you know what I mean?
Look up to.
They look up.
Well,
Well,
we
desire.
want to be an inspiration. I mean, it never was meant to be, but it happened that way, that we've grown through all the years and through all the hard work and so forth. But nevertheless, like, yes, we're very, very proud of that. And we
Well,
want to
well-
be an inspiration to everyone.
Well, I think
And I
you
want
guys.
to be to all the women, like Alita wants to be to all the men. And honestly, like it's a team. How lucky are you, Johnny, that you're married to Lena and that she loves your world?
Well, listen, it's one of those things.
Same things.
We've had people ask us like, "Where do you guys meet?" And we met here.
Met here.
Before Lena owned this shop, I came here years and years, a lot longer than her, to
He's
this
much
shop.
older than me.
Oh, stop. No, but I've been coming to this shop when a gentleman named Ron Kern, and he was a big Fuente guy. He has always, when you came in, was the big Fuente plaque that he would have as soon as you came in the front door. It was there, and
Okay.
he was here, and then Lena bought it, and I'm like, oh my God, hopefully she's gonna be, not change too much, not be too
You changed
crazy.
everything for the better.
Yeah, she
Everything
changed my
for the
life.
better.
Yeah, she changed my life big time.
She changed your life for the better too.
I'll tell you what.
Like Clara Medina, you shine, honey. You're a beautiful woman. I've always
Oh
thought
my
beautiful
God.
Yeah.
inside and out, just beautiful. Every time I see your pictures with your cigar, I say she's so beautiful inside and out. You shine.
Well,
But your clientele seems like they're wonderful people.
Oh yeah, they're friends.
Remember, I went with Anthony and we had like a little meet and greet. And
Yes.
so there was just a few people and you had food and we were talking like, and now when we went back and we were there, it was so nice to see some familiar faces and everybody was just so happy. Like we got to some place, a little spot in the world, and it was so magical and everybody, there was so much happiness out
Oh my
of your
goodness.
place. I mean,
well,
that's,
the other
you
the-
built that. You have made that.
Yeah.
right there,
Yeah.
right there. And
I
listen,
love that. I love
Cynthia, I take no
Cheers
credit
to you, darling.
right here
Thank
to
you.
this lady right here.
Dude,
Azalu.
moving
that.
moving forward now, y'all can do it together, which is a beautiful thing.
Oh my God, yes. It's like
So-
everything we do as a team.
For me, 10 years
Oh my God.
owning this shop, not one day I'll be like, oh, I don't want to go. It's always
Oh,
like
right.
I'm excited to go.
Yeah,
to
she
see,
doesn't want to go early, but she
I don't want
goes.
to go.
But you have longer
Nobody-
nights. No, but you have longer nights and you're there for as long as it is. Thank you so much.
Yep.
Well,
You
Cynthia,
know what-
let me ask you a question. Nobody knew you were coming, you and your brother.
Yeah.
Nobody knew it. What was it like here?
That was
And
for
not
Anthony.
that was.
That's
We were
regular.
just here to have a little event for the raffle. This place was packed. It was packed.
Yeah, but
No-
you're gonna have like a little event with Anthony.
And yeah, it was just gonna be
Well, that-
Anthony, the greatest guy in the world. Great.
Yeah,
great.
he is.
He was
We're
at our
very,
wedding.
It was at the
Fortunate
wedding.
to have him. Yes,
Oh.
it's your wonderful wedding and
Yes.
Yes.
Calito is your best man, Lord have mercy.
My best man.
Honor,
And-
right?
Well, I'll tell you what. This is the one thing I said, Cynthia. He was never a best man for anybody. He said, so
No.
I don't care if he's a best man for 100 more people. I could say, I'm the first.
Yeah.
I'm the first.
Wow.
That was the best man, and it was awesome. It was, and that night to have the people here to support Fuente. It was a Fuente night.
If we told them that you guys coming, we would have line outside.
We'd have 1,000 people there. It was like, oh
Well,
my God.
we wanted it to be, a surprise. Like I said, I think everyone deserves a good surprise. And we were going to go to New Jersey for the event, right? For the foundation with Casa de Tabaco. And then, but Calito specifically wanted to go to Pennsylvania and go to Bethlehem and go visit you. That was Calito's, yes. And then we went by and seen Consuelo really quick. And then we were going to y'all. We called Franklin, because we want everybody to be together. But nevertheless, Calito, we went all the way to Pennsylvania because that is what he wanted. And I was so happy. I mean, I was so happy that I was able to do that.
And he
Yes.
said he came from DR.
Yes, yeah. That day he had come from Dominican and he stopped in Tampa. And then we went to New Jersey,
And then-
to Pennsylvania. Yeah. Then we went to New Jersey. Then we went to North Carolina.
Wow.
Yeah. And then next week we're going to do another dinner for the foundation as well in Greenwich. So, yeah.
So, Cynthia, my next cigar I'm gonna smoke is.
Is
Where's the camera? This
Right
way.
there. It's
oh
right
wow, okay, that's beautiful.
right.
Montesino.
But you know what,
I saw-
what
yes,
what
the
what
day
does Montesino mean to you? That was the one question I wanted to ask to you, Cynthia. What does Montesino mean to you? There was a friend of mine, and to this day, that is his favorite cigar, hands down. He's an Italian guy. He goes, Montesino. He goes, that's Italian. I'm like,
Oh, okay. Oh,
It's
I love
also
that.
Fuente. But what is
I love
talk
that.
about Montesino? Tell us the story about Montesino.
Well, the thing that there's so many reasons why I love Montesino. Now, the Montesino is an older brand of ours. And at one time, Montesino sold more than Fuentes. And I remember having a conversation with my father and Carlos and my brother Carlos and Fred, our mentor, my mentor, and he was the national sales manager. And we were saying, well, we need to concentrate on for people to recognize Fuente, going back to my grandfather, my father, and so forth. So we started to concentrate more on the Fuente line. But nevertheless, Montesino always sold well, and it was an older brand of ours. But for me, it represents a lot of things. So it represents taste, of course, is there,
Yes.
and it represents tradition. It represents values. It represents morals. It represents being humble and never forgetting where you come from. So, like, it's not fancy. And I mean, if you smoke a curly head, you'll love it. If you smoke an 858, if you smoke the Dubai, Fuente Fuente Opus X, whatever it is, you'll like Montesino, like an 858. So it's for everyone. And then it's like to share with people, like you're starting the week off, it's on a Monday, and you're sharing with people, and it's all off for a positive, good start. So my brother Carlito says, come on, Cynthia, Montesino died when Fred Zanaboni died. That's our national sales manager. And he loved Montesino, and he built that brand for us. And I loved Fred so much. And so Carlito says, when we go to Nicaragua, then we have plans, and he's telling me all this stuff. I said, I love it the way it is. And I know that, we're going to upgrade the packaging and so forth, but it's the meaning and then the taste. And a lot of people, it's like Montesino Monday. It's like, become a thing for people that love Montesino. Diva does Montesino Monday.
Yes.
I'm gonna start smoking Montesino every Monday.
Me
Gracie
too.
does too.
Gracie does.
It's
Gracie
good
is
for every day,
Yeah.
but like Montesino Monday, it all match. Like Fuente Friday, we have
Fuente
Casa
Friday.
Cuba Sunday, a cigar for every day. But I love the Montesino, and I hope that it gives a message that the Fuente family, what we feel and what we represent is, like hard work and always staying true to how we've been brought up, family, unity, and, just all of those wonderful things is what Montesino means to me. All of the cigars. Like I'm smoking my father's, a personal reserve Don Carlos, and this was his cigar. This is a cigar that he always smoked personally. So to me,
she'll tell you, Cynthia.
That's
She
his
will tell you
favorite.
that I rank as one of my all-time favorites.
me
Is
too.
that
Me too.
cigar? And you know what? And a lot of people love different sizes, the whole 9 yards. For some reason, the Robusto. When I smoke that Robusto, I am in
That's what my
heaven.
father smoked, the Robusto.
I love it. Oh my God. To me, I always like, we were talking last night on my live, and we're going to make this a Tuesday train talk is if you could smoke one cigar
Okay.
for the rest of your life. There was two cigars that I told everybody, and they're like, John, I said it would be the Davidoff Late Hour and also the Don Carlos Personal Reserve. Those two cigars, it would be a fight for me to pick which one. And I think, because she'll tell you, it's like when she gets them in, I'm like, I love it. That is my go-to. I love everything about it. I love the strength. I love the burn. I love the size. For that size, and I tried a different sizes, whether it was
The
just
Robusto is the size my father always smoked as well. He used to smoke the number 3, which I love also, but then he went to the Robusto.
well,
But it is, I think everyone, I think everyone would agree that Don Carlos is absolutely wonderful.
Oh
We
my God.
smoked the Don Carlos Lanceros, and we love them. Lisa and I love them. My brother Carlos is like, you're smoking the very few that we have. But they're so
The Petite
come on.
Lancero?
No, the Lancero.
Lancero. Okay, because
Right.
getting the petite
Or
Lancero.
like if there's a blue Lancero that if you see Calito, then he'll share with you, but you got to see him to get that. Or the Fuente Sex Lancero.
Mm-hmm.
So Cynthia, Glenn wanna share some pictures.
Oh, wow. How beautiful. I remember that. Wow, that was a while back. That's beautiful. That's a long
13
time.
years ago.
13 years.
Oh, really? 13 years? Okay. Wow. Yeah, I had a St. John suit. Damn.
That's it.
That's it, Glenn?
We look good.
Yeah, he's going to keep putting them on there because it won't for some reason.
All right.
And what about
Yeah. You know, but for some reason that Robusto, Cynthia, for me, that hits I'm more a Robusto Toro guy. Me personally. Like everybody has their own different sizes. Like nowadays, for some reason, the 660 is taking off like a
No.
rocket.
Not for me personally.
No, I agree
people
with
love
you,
them.
Cynthia. I cannot do. I've smoked the 6x60s, and on some brands, they're good. But me, I'm Robusto Toro, and that is it. I just love that size, especially the Robusto. Since I smoke a lot of cigars, I just want to just smoke those.
Right.
And the great thing is you can get through it, and then you can smoke another one. You get through it, you can smoke another one. It's not just
That's what Felipe always
like-
says. The goal is for when you're smoking a cigar, it's so wonderful that you don't want it to go out, but you can't wait to smoke the next one.
Oh my
after.
God, yeah.
What is your size that you like, Lena?
I like Toro.
It's Toro.
Yeah. I like
I
it
like them
longer.
all.
Yeah.
It all
Well, that's
depends.
why when we came out with our own cigar for us, the Devil in Disguise, I asked Lena. It was a shop exclusive by Espinosa. I said, "What do you want to do?" And I was just like, "Go ahead, say Toro." She's like, "I want Toro." I'm like, like. So what you do? I listen to my wife. I'm getting trained, Cynthia. I'm getting trained. She goes, "I want Toro." I'm like, "Yes, sweetheart."
Well, happy wife, happy life,
Happy
right?
wife, happy yes. Happy wife, happy life. So I'm like, well, it's
You did good. Good job.
well, thank you. I appreciate it.
When y'all aren't there at the shop and so forth, and you do something like, let's say on a Sunday afternoon, do y'all still smoke cigars when you go wherever you go?
Oh my God,
Yeah.
that is something that
All the time.
all the
Fun to
time.
have a partner that loves it.
No matter where we are, no matter what we do, and I hear it from her family and I hear it from my own. It's like, is that all you guys do at cigars? It's like, well,
That's our life.
Well, I tell her side, that's our life. I tell my side, that's our life. It's like this is what we do, and it's like we enjoy smoking different cigars. But when it all boils down to, we're both Toro Robusto. She's more Toro. I'm both Robusto and Toro.
Toro.
That is.
But I can't do 660 now. That's not.
No, it's like, and like I said, not knocking everybody.
Never
That- I
The
just-
biggest cigar pad is the Hemingway Masterpiece.
Yes.
Yes.
That one I'll smoke,
Which
but
Lena has.
I don't think I can do any more than that. Oh, look how beautiful. Oh, look at my father. How nice. Oh, how beautiful. Wow.
Wow.
I wonder
That was at Famous.
was.
That was at Famous.
Oh, that was at Famous. At Famous. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Arthur.
13 years. What do you say? 13
I
years ago?
No,
So-
no. 13?
Describe,
Oh, yeah.
describe
She did say
yourself-
13.
Describe yourself
Mhm.
in 3 words.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess she's talking to me, right? Okay, let Diva describe me in 3 words. Diva.
Diva.
Well, we'll get Diva to
Let's
answer.
see. Let's see.
Lord, it's getting recorded. Lord, jeez.
Girlfriend.
So,
That's
so I
easy.
thought I was a diva. No, honey, that's the diva right there. So
Oh,
diva.
gosh. You're the diva.
Um. Oh God, loving, definitely loving.
Genuine,
yeah, genuine, caring. Yeah, probably more than 3 words, but
a lot
I just
more.
love her. It's a lot more.
Okay.
Icon.
Oh my God, how beautiful. Look at this, Lisa. This picture of my
Yeah.
Oh
father
my
and
God.
oh my word. Come here, hurry up.
How happy you
God,
look at
so
the
wait, put that
picture.
again. Put that one more time.
Glenn, put that back up.
Can you give me a cup of ice? Look how beautiful.
I do some more eyes. Oh yeah, I've seen
Really?
that.
Ask
Look at
Marty.
that.
You know what? Honestly, yeah. Oh God. We always had a blast together. Always. Always had a blast together. And we worked so hard. But you know what? Everybody, like in our family, they always can. Marty, can you? Yeah. Everybody in our family always just went to my father and adored my father. And I think anybody could say that knew him. Uh, like when you were talking to him, there was nobody else in the world. It was you
That
and
was
him.
that was,
Yeah.
and like I said, that was for me that night. Uh, it was probably, I want to say it was shortly after my birthday. I turned 40 years old, and I was there. So that was one that it was when he tapped my shoulder. I was the center. I felt like I was the center of the universe. It's like there was like this guy who it was an icon tapped me on my shoulder and bought me a drink, which I was just like, can I buy you one? He's like, no, enjoy, my friend. Enjoy, my friend. That's what he said. Enjoy. I'm like, oh my God. I was like, holy shit. So of course, but you know what? There is another question that we have, Cynthia, and this is one we ask all our guests. You got to watch the video. All right, so Cynthia,
Wow.
if we would have a movie, and you know what? I gave this a lot of thought. I'll tell you my answer shortly. But Cynthia, in our movie, who plays you?
I don't know. Lena?
No, celebrities.
Is
Celebrities,
there?
not me.
Yeah.
I don't know. Who? You tell me.
Well, I'll tell you one that which
I don't know.
I'll tell you my answer was, and I gave this a lot of thought. A young Elizabeth Taylor.
Oh, wow.
Elizabeth Taylor. Yes. What do you think? I think somebody with class, with that has a presence, and I'm thinking, all right, who has this? And a young Elizabeth Taylor. That is my guess. It was like this right away. Which was an actress
That's
that
a
had,
compliment. Thank
oh
you.
my God, those beautiful eyes, a wonderful that she could speak like just to everybody. She had a wonderful personality. I heard her on multiple interviews, and she was just classy, and just people just wanted to listen to her. I'd say a young Elizabeth Taylor. That would be my guess.
I'm gonna clearly receive that. I appreciate that so much. I mean, that's
Yeah.
a huge compliment. Thank you. My brother Calito sometimes says like Jackie O. Kennedy.
Oh, that's another one. Jackie O was a lot of younger people don't realize what she did,
Give me-
not just in politics, but in everything. In that era, everybody wanted to listen or see or to be part of Jackie O. Jackie O. Women changed their look because of that woman. They changed their whole persona.
And then another, I think maybe, like if you ask me, like Princess Diana, because she loved everybody and she was so graceful with everyone.
Sure.
And she literally wanted to like give her heart and herself to people. And Mother Teresa. I mean,
Wow.
because if you're gonna ask, I mean, all in a good way, with all respect, because I feel like I love Mother Teresa and the love that she had for everyone and the belief in God and all. Like, that would be another one.
Absolutely. I could see all of them because they all have that persona and that feeling and to people with the love, the whole 9 yards.
Thank you.
I think
Thank
all
you
of
so
those
much.
are freaking
That's-
awesome.
That makes me feel very good. That's
But-
very, very nice.
So what we're gonna do now, Cynthia, we like to do this, is there may be some questions out there to some people that are out there to ask you a question.
Okay.
And of course, our favorite New Yorker, go ahead, Dimitri, fire away.
Thank you. Well, at first, Cynthia, thank you so much for being with us.
Hello.
I want to say that everybody from Barclay Rex in New York say hello. I
Oh,
was
wow.
there yesterday. They love you, and your cigars are a big hit at Barclay Rex.
Thank you. We love them. We've known them for decades. And we appreciate
Yes.
it very much. Go there soon.
Well, first time I had pleasure meeting you years ago at Nat Sherman.
Oh, yes.
And I was very happy to see you this year in New Orleans.
Thank you. Oh, wow. That's fantastic. That's great. Very good.
That actually was my birthday. So it was perfect birthday. I had my first
That
cigar
was your
with my dear.
birthday? You
Yeah,
should have
I
told
had
me.
my first cigar with my dear friends Raquel and Patricia Quesada.
Okay.
And,
Oh, yes.
th- th-
Beautiful ladies.
Yeah, well, another two wonderful women in cigar
Yes.
industry. Now
Yes,
that
yes.
Manuel retired, they took over and they do an amazing job. And then I had pleasure of talking with you and taking picture with you all on my birthday. So that was
Thank you.
perfect.
Happy birthday for then. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
appreciate
right now I'm smoking my favorite
Oh, there,
Fuente
Casa Cuba.
cigar.
Wonderful. Great
Yes.
choice. Yes.
Well, I
But-
never
but-
had any Yeah, I never had any Fuente cigar that I didn't like.
Thank
In
you.
worst case, if you get
That's
any
the goal.
Fuente cigar, yeah, in worst case, you just get very good cigar.
Thank you.
And your grandfather, he started company when he was very young man. He was in his 20s,
Yes.
and he established this amazing company. And what I'm leading to, tell me about origin of the name 858, your cigar 858.
Of course, yes. So the 858 represents a lot of things, but mostly my grandfather Arturo Fuente, the founder of our company, he loved, he actually loved cigars, and he was known to smoke like 20 to 25 cigars a day. I remember him, he went to be with the Lord when I was like 14, but he always had a cigar in his mouth. But the 858 is, he passed away when he was 85. So you can read it both ways. And so Flor Fina 858 is in honor of Arturo Fuente when he passed away in 1973. And he loved that ring gauge. He loved the length and all about that. That reminded us in honor of my grandfather, we came out with that. And that's one of our top selling cigars. The Flor Fina 858. And when you open the box, it has a picture of my grandfather, Arturo Fuente, and that's the only box that has the full picture of him. and it's one of our best sellers. If a person doesn't know what to give as a gift and they want to give them a Fuente, the person, you could always go with the Flor Fina 858, because whether they love whatever cigar they love in their life, they will enjoy the 858.
It's a big
Yeah.
Thank you. Well, I knew that story, but I just wanted you to tell it to everybody because
Thank
it's such
you.
a wonderful story and actually great tribute to your grandfather and to your whole family.
Thank you. I hope to see you next year at the PCA.
I'm planning to be there.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that's you're correct. That is a big seller at New Tobacco Village. Lena
That is a
said.
big seller.
She said that
Yes,
is a
new
seller.
tobacco village.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's funny how some of those brands, Cynthia, just like take off for certain reasons. You know what I mean? Like for me, I said the Don Carlos Personal Reserve for me is just my wheelhouse. It is my wheelhouse. It is everything that I want
It is my
and expect to be a cigar to be. It is just amazing. And like I said, Dimitri, I agree with you. The 858, and Lena will tell you, for a lot of people, that is for them. I want 858. I want 858. I want 858. So that's why Lena always
It's
keeps
like going home,
858.
you always go back. Or like maybe that
Exactly.
might have been one of the first cigars they smoke. They feel comfortable, they always go back. And they know that they can count on it. Like to be consistent. Exactly what you smoked the last time is what you're going to get now and forever. That's
Is
our
there any?
goal.
And guys, do me a
The
favor,
most
raise.
reasonable price possible. That's what my
Yes.
father would say. My goal
That
is
is
to
the
be-
other thing.
Yes.
The
You know,
price
my father
point
used to
is-
say, it's not about being the biggest, it's about being the best. And I want to make a cigar that is reasonable for the consumer, but the best quality humanly possible. So
Yes.
I believe that we've done that through all the decades.
Guys, if there's any other questions out there, please feel free. We got Cynthia for a little bit. Raise your hand, give a wave. We can get you on here. And Will Jackson, go ahead.
Hey, Cynthia. Hey, I was wondering, last time I was in Nicaragua, I got the opportunity to see the new facility that was being put together over there. Will we be seeing a lot of cigars in the future that may have a Nicaraguan Puro tobacco from Fuente?
That's something that I really wouldn't be comfortable in answering, but I could say that we're building our factory in Nicaragua, and it's going to be a beautiful place. But you know what? There's nothing that's the impossible. We could do a Nicaraguan Puro, just like we have the Dominican Puro with the Fuente Opus X. So not to say that that could never happen.
Yeah, it's a really, really beautiful facility. I mean, it's huge.
Yeah. It
Very,
is. It
very
is.
nice.
And we have our farms there, and one of them is a Finca de Montesino. So, I mean, because my father was in Nicaragua in the 70s, and during the revolution, he lost his factory. It had burned down to the ground, and he didn't know how he was going to leave the country. He was going to leave, and somehow he got out, and he never went back. So, but he always wanted to go back. And that's something that my brother Carlos and I felt very proud that he knew before he passed away that we will have a factory again in Nicaragua. And he got to my father with my brother and him. So we're very proud that we'll also be again in Nicaragua. But we'll never, ever leave the Dominican Republic. The Dominican has been so wonderful to us, and it's literally our home.
Yeah, it's synonymous. It's synonymous with DR and Fuente. It's like synonymous. It goes hand in hand. But
Yes.
but I agree, Cynthia. It's because there were a lot of brands out there that ventured over that were whether either Dominican Republic or they were Nicaraguan, and they crossed. You know, they did their thing. And but the one thing is, like, no matter where you are, as long as you are putting out the that type of cigar at that type of the standard, as I want to call it, people will buy because the name itself carries a lot of oomph, as they say. And no matter, like I said, Cynthia, you guys could make a cigar in Bangladesh, And the thing is, like, people would be like, I want to try it. It's like Fuente is here. I want to try.
That they feel they can depend on it. They can depend on
Yes.
Fuente. And it feels good. Don't you feel good you can depend on Lena? You know, like it's wonderful to know that you can depend on whatever it is you want. Like yeah. So
gonna send
like
it to
people, I feel that they what now?
She wants to send me to Bangladesh. She said, I'm like,
He always mentioned Bangladesh.
I don't know. I just come up with, for some reason there was a thing with.
What
She
made
wasn't-
you feel? Wait, Johnny, what made you feel that you wanted to start off with the podcast? I think it's phenomenal that you do this.
Well, the podcast itself, Cynthia, was something during
Or everything
COVID.
that you represent.
Oh, well, it was one of those things for my passion for cigars goes back a lot of years. And what started out with machine-made cigars, you know, you guys, and I'm sure there's a lot of guys that did the same thing. It's like, you weren't into cigars, and then I ventured over into premium cigars. And then what you do is, a lot of these guys will say that, what do? You dive into what you enjoy. I always enjoyed smoking cigars. And then what you do is you like, all right, who are the best cigar people? And of course, Fuente was one. Of course, Padron was one. You know, and it was one of those things that I've tried them all, and I love them. Like I said, Fuente for me, when I'd said to people, and I'm just saying what a lot of you guys may have done, is when you're getting into it, you ask your buddy, so what would you say is the best cigar? What is this? And it was always, whether it was 4 or 5 blends, Fuente was always up there. Always. Oh, you got to try Fuente. You got to try Fuente. You got to try Fuente. I'm like, all right. And I fell in love with the industry. And then, of course, while I was working part-time at a cigar shop, I decided to do a podcast. And it was just, Marie was a part of it back here at Cigars International. Like I said, I worked there part-time.
Yeah.
And we started doing this thing. And Johnny Smokes came out of nowhere. And
It was during the pandemic.
it was during pandemic.
Uncut.
The uncut part was, we did not cut. If I fucked up or I said something like, I messed up, we just stopped rolling. It was uncut. I'm like, all right,
That's
I messed up. I messed up. And
But other people think the name is something else.
no, guys, that's my loving wife right there. No, it wasn't what some people thought.
Clarified it. I always wondered myself.
We need a moil. We need a moil.
I think it's a great story, though. That's good. Okay, that makes
Oh my
sense.
God! Yeah. Well, Cynthia, then it actually morphed into a cigar group that a lot of people, that there's a lot of people in here from the beginning, and it's like Dimitri was definitely from the beginning, Glenn and Candy, of course, and then we had people jump on. Joey has always been a long time person.
Which one?
Bianco.
Yeah,
Joey
Bianco.
Bianco. Joe Bianco was in probably from the beginning, I think, because it was a COVID thing. And then we picked up wonderful people like Jimmy Bierster and Wade and Mike and Adib, and it's like and a lot of these guys on here were people. Brian was a beginner, but everybody that you're looking at in here right now, Cynthia, they were always a part of my life. You know what I mean? And that's how this sort of morphed into this group.
That's wonderful.
And it was one of those things. We did the podcast. These wonderful people joined us. And it's wonderful that we get newer people like Tony Tello is somewhat new. And then of course, now we have the diva, Shanika. I was like, this is the stuff that we want to do.
Yes,
so
that's
we want to keep growing, what we are, and like I said, that is what this group is all about, and why I want to have special guests like yourself and Cynthia is our thing is. I always say about our guest is I bring them in because I want to know their story. I want to know their background. I want to know, okay, listen, we know about Carlito, we know about your dad, but then there's this wonderful lady that interjects a lot of stuff. Yeah, I mean, so my thing always was, Cynthia's like, yes, I know about Cynthia, but some of the wonderful people here may not know. So that was one where we're like, let's bring Cynthia in because that opens up a bigger base for the wonderful ladies in this group that now can connect with, you know what I mean? Because like, I won't lie, Cynthia, you got to remember it is a male dominated industry.
That's what they say.
That's what they say. But no, it's getting to the point where the women are stepping up and saying, hey, we're here. We are here. And especially when you marry one, then it's like, okay, we're really here. So,
but, you know, my brother is like the first one, pardon, but you know, that like loves women being part of the industry. And like you had asked me earlier, Johnny and Lena, that you said something about like through all the different, you know, decades and so forth about the women and how I see like in today's world right now, I see these younger girls and it makes me so happy that they got the love of tobacco, whether they're representing their family or their own brand. And the young girls they really want to come out and meet other ladies and be part, like the Global Impact from Greece, Anastasia. You know, she started that impact and she wants to make a difference. And that's for women that want to be heard and they want everyone to know how they love tobacco. They want to be part of this cigar industry. But for me, like, you know, like the Casada girls, I see them and it makes me so happy to see them following their Manuel Casada's legacy. So when I see that and I'm like, you know what? I was there. I understand. I was younger and I was all those decades I already went through.
Wasn't there more women punchers and rollers though? Like, isn't there a larger percentage of women that are the rollers?
Yes.
So then it's been a women's. They've been a part of it since the beginning.
Yeah. Behind the scenes.
But it was behind it. Like, I agree with Lena. It was a behind the scene thing. But what is going on now is now it's the forefront. They are stepping up, and that's the one thing. Like I said, me personally, I agree with your brother. Is like. I think it's fabulous that we have, like I said, most of our admin team are female. And why is that? Because my producer, female. My wife in the industry, female. We got people in here. We have we got Jeanette O'Fray. Like I said, that's the thing. And to interject with newer people like Diva is like that's what we want. We want to bring women in. Like the one thing I was always glad of is that in the industry and our group is the percentage, because you can see the percentage of men to women in our group, and it went from 5 to 6 to 10. Now it's up like 15 plus. And to see that grow, I'm not looking at it as a negative. I'm looking at it as a positive. You're making our group grow. You are highlighting to what they have the same that passion that you do. So some of the old heads, as I call them, that may not like that. I'm like, dude, guess what? You're shit out of luck. They're here. They're making a statement.
But if I may say, all of that, like you say, is 100% true. And I understand all of that. And it's very true. But I, myself, being a woman in the industry, I feel very, very proud to be a woman. I feel very proud to be in this wonderful industry that I've been literally born into. But I know I'm a woman and my brother Carlos is a man. My father Carlos is a man. My mother's a woman. I'm very aware of that. And I respect that. And I know my place as a woman. Like my brother Carlos knows his place as a man. And I give, everything to my brother Carlos. I want him to lead. He's the man. I want him to lead. And I respect him in every way, and every decision that he makes, you know, we sit down, we talk about it, what have you. But I'm very proud to be a woman. But like, I understand where I've always been, and I feel
Right.
very comfortable with it. I
Yeah.
think there's a place for everyone in the industry, you know, but a woman's a woman, a man is a man, and the woman brings so much to the industry. Men cannot live without women, and women cannot live without men.
True.
You know, and the men have always been predominant, especially out in the world like that. And now I believe, I mean, I've never gone into a smoke shop that men that were there that haven't welcomed us, you know, or any woman.
Right.
Or maybe
Right.
they have their thing and their privacy. Well, good, let them enjoy it and so forth. But I believe that they make women feel very welcome when they go into smoke shops, just like what you do, Lena. You have such a different, a diverse clientele, your customers. They become your family.
Yep.
But like
Yep.
everyone, yeah, it's created
That's what
equal.
I'm gonna say. For me as a shop owner, when like woman to go into a shop and sit and smoke a cigar, if it's all guys, she'd be like, maybe I should just leave and smoke at home. But here, it's not like that. They feel comfortable when they see a woman owning a shop, and I sit and smoke a cigar with them. They like it.
See what the best
They feel
part
more
is,
comfortable.
Lena,
Right.
if I could say,
Very
the,
comfortable.
the one thing that I like, Cynthia, is do you have any guys come in here like Kirk, and there's Kirk, and there's other guys like Lena, pick me out 6 cigars. They trust her. They trust her. Like I said, when I-
100%.
150%, and I'm one of them. It's like Lena gets a new cigar, and I'm like, Lena, what do you think? And she's like, well, I thought it was this. I thought it was this. I take that like gospel. I'm like, okay, it's John. It's stronger on
She
it.
loves it. She has the passion for it. What
That's-
she built there, she has the passion for it and the love for it and the love for the people. And you're always wanting to learn more. I think, I mean, we respect you so much. And I think it's beautiful that you've done everything that you've done.
Well, she gets a little crazy. Every once in a while, she'll get crazy because I always try to, when we talk about the shop, is I tell you, I said, this is because of her. And she's like, no, John, you helped me at this. I was like, quiet, stop. This shop is the way it is because of you. I help out where I can. I do my thing where I can. This shop would not be where it is today without her.
There's there's a lot of wonderful women in the industry, but very few that do what you do and the love that
my
you
God.
have. And we love that. We welcome everyone. But
It's
for a
refreshing
woman
how
to-
much she knows.
that what now?
I said it's
Yes?
refreshing that she knows her shit. It really is.
Yes, yes.
And that's why I said I would trust her recommendation on any cigar. And like I said, the loving part and the great part was there's a lot of guys in here who appreciate and actually listen to what she says. Is like, listen, you may not want this. You may,
Wouldn't they?
you know, it's awesome. So we got Mike Rizzo. Go ahead, Dimitri. We'll get to you next.
A couple things. Cynthia, I was bummed. I go to the Twin Shop every Saturday,
Yes.
and I was away. The one Saturday you stopped in and spent several hours there. So I hope to one day
My brother
meet you in
Carlos.
person.
Yes.
Yes. Now you may not want to divulge this, but being a lover of the Don Carlos, like John said, and I'm sure you guys have Cameroon wrapper for years and years, but I know I read on Half Wheel you guys in Mirafell are
Mike,
not.
Mike. We are not going to delve into that situation.
Okay.
I appreciate that. That is something.
That's why I prefaced it. I was like,
I'm
just
Mike.
hoping they have a lot of Cameroon to make Don Carlos for years, which I'm sure they do.
We listen. This is something that we listen. I'm a straight shooter here. It's something that I was asked to bring up, but this is not a situation that I want to really delve into. I want to keep it straight cigars.
Yeah.
And I want to keep it for what it is, Mike. And I appreciate, Mike always asks great questions. And, but listen, let's not delve into that right now.
100% respect. 100%.
It's okay. It's
100%.
okay. Don't worry. It's okay. We appreciate you loving
No,
our
no, but
family and loving everything.
It's my
in your-
favorite. That's why it's my favorite. That's all.
Yes,
It's like
listen.
my love.
Yes, I'm honestly like to comment on that. I personally would prefer not, but
Understood.
nevertheless, we love the Marifel family and we love African Cameroon wrapper. We've been using
Yes.
it for decades on end. It is also my top favorite, and we have
Yeah.
a lot of African Cameroon wrapper, and will continue to do. Yes,
Thank
and
you.
especially
Yeah.
with the classic Arturo Fuente and the Don Carlos, they deserve that African Cameroon wrapper. I mean, it's a wonderful wrapper. But
100%.
I do appreciate you, wanting to know and being interested about our
Of
family.
course. And
Okay,
like I
all
said,
right.
hopefully next time you come to the Twin Shop, I will be there.
I will.
Or
I'll
meet you
go.
at Alina's, one of
I'll
one of
go.
these
My
places.
brother Calito went. I was with him in North Carolina. We were at Amstead. And it's a military town, and we were there. Whoa, look at you. Okay, the stick. You need a stick. Yes, absolutely. I smoke them down, okay? Because my father always said that tobacco is money. And I love every puff to the end. So I use a stick.
Dimitri, I see that hand still up. You have another question.
Okay, thank you. Well, I just want to share one Fuente-related story. My daughter and my granddaughter smoke cigars with me. Well, John, Lena, Mike met my granddaughter last year. So one time I was at Tobacco Plaza on Long Island with my daughter, and she said, "I want something small and not strong. What would you recommend?" I told her, take short story. She looked at it.
There! Right
Must be,
Short story.
I told her, try it. If you don't like it, I'll
did
smoke
good.
it myself. She tried it. Now it's one of my daughter's favorite cigars.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
Well, that's what we go to. That
Do you
is a
smoke them
definite
together? Do you smoke them together?
Yeah, I
With
smoke
her?
with my daughter and with my granddaughter. Yeah, we all
That's
smoke together.
wonderful. You know something? Some of my favorite moments and smoking a cigar is all the ones I smoked with my father. So I keep on smoking with your daughter and your granddaughter. But I would say Hemingway, short story, as far as all through the Fuente line. If they don't want to get into flavors.
Yeah, it's amazing cigar. And as I say, everybody needs to have bad habits. I'm just making sure they have good ones.
Oh, it's not a bad habit. Everything in moderation.
So, all right. We have a couple questions.
Go ahead, baby. Whatever.
All right. Now, these
Did
these
my
are from
brother sign your hat? Did my brother sign your hat?
this was signed by Carlito and Cynthia.
Oh, Lord. That's from that
Come
night.
on. Well, do you
wear
want
it well.
to go back on the hats? So I have one of the Green Fuente hats. I don't wear it anymore. And he goes, "Why don't you wear it?" I said,
Monday on Montesino.
"Yeah, I'll wear it for Montesino, but the reason I don't wear it because I know this is gonna sound weird. Carlito kissed it. I'm like, oh my god."
He kissed the hat. Leave it to my
He took the
brother.
hat off and he blessed it. You're like, I was like,
Oh my word!
I said, I will never wear that hat. I will
He's
wear
a
it now.
weirdo, Cynthia.
I
He's
can't
a
help it.
weirdo.
It's like that's my best man. It was like
I would listen. I will do the same, okay? Because I absolutely adore my brother.
like it was.
I
it
get
was
it. No, it's great that you feel that way. Okay.
So no, it was crazy because like perfect example, Cynthia, you're gonna love this one. So the day of our wedding, before we went for the wedding, we were at PCA, and one of my favorite guys of all time, besides your brother, of course, is AJ Fernandez.
Of course, yes.
So we had to leave to get to the wedding. She's
To
like,
get
"Let's
ready.
go to get
I
to
have
the.
to do
We gotta
my
go."
hair, my
we-
makeup.
And
I get it. I get it.
so we
Believe me,
walked
I get it.
by AJ Fernandez booth, and he's sitting there with a lot of guys. I'm like, he's kind of busy, and he's sitting there like this, right? Listening. You could just tell he's just like listening. So he sees me, and he goes to them. Hold on. He gets up and he runs over to me. we took a picture. He kissed me on my fucking head. I'm like, she goes,
my God. Kiss you on your head?
yeah. So Lena's like, oh, so we're gonna be late for my wedding because AJ Fernandez kissed your fucking head? Are you serious? I'm like, but it's AJ. I said, it's AJ Fernandez. I'm like,
Great, yes. My lipstick would have been definitely on your head. It would have shown up. God. I would have kissed you. So you don't wear hat the day of your wedding. I'm kidding.
oh God, it
We
was.
almost missed our wedding. Almost.
Yeah, well, I needed to take
I
a
was like,
picture.
but Carlito gonna be there. You have to.
I know, but it was a picture with.
Did he run on time? He was good.
Yes.
Oh yes, he was. He was.
On time.
He was.
You
He
can
was-
count on Carlito. If it's something serious like that, I mean, he is there. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Like
He was
walking
there.
down the aisle when his daughter got married, or when my daughter got married, whatever it was.
Well, we
Especially when it
didn't
comes
wanna-
to like family and friends. That's like,
Oh my God,
that
yeah.
means the world to him. I mean,
So
No, but
he
everyone
was.
needs to work them. Every event, everything. But the thing is that sometimes you got to think like, if we're doing an event and then after we go to dinner, but we're always the last ones to leave the events. I don't know how it happens. And then after we go eat, and then it's a late night. And so the next morning we got to try to rest a little bit so then we can, go.
he did that. He did that when he surprised Anthony at Let My People Smoke 2 years ago.
Yes.
He came
yes.
back. He came back, and they were dancing and till like 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm like,
what I'm
I'm half his age,
saying.
and he put me to shame. I'm like, I don't know how he can do that.
You know what? They say that he and I might have been vampires in another life or something, because we come to life. And we will, and we're enjoying it, but we're always, like I said, why are we always the last ones? But sometimes we may not be the first, but you can guarantee we'll be the last.
So you see, not just the Lebanese, because I'm
It's not.
always
Oh
late.
God, it's.
No. Okay, so what's the question? Give me the question.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Next one.
So this is the question. Like I
No.
said, this is from Candy. No, I think.
What are you drinking, bourbon or whiskey?
We are drinking
Buffalo.
Buffalo Trace.
Oh, Buffalo Trace. Okay, all right, okay.
Yes.
I have the Chestnut Farms.
Nice.
Yes.
Is that the
Not-
bottle I gave you, John, or did you already kill that
it's
one?
a great
Oh,
bottle.
that.
That's
Oh
gone
God,
a
that
long
was
time.
gone a long time ago. Come
This
on.
was
I figured as much.
We just got it 2 days ago.
I was on the beach a few days ago, and I brought out the rare character from the Grand Cathedral in Tampa on Florida Avenue. So we've had 3 different batches of bourbons. So that one was a rare character with my brother Carlos, and I took it on the beach and I put it right there with my Don Carlos, and that's what we had on the beach.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cynthia,
my-
I know you enjoy bourbon, so I'm
Yes.
drinking some bourbon as well.
Very nice. Alabama bourbon. Okay. My
So your
daughter
favorite
went to the University of Alabama, my younger daughter.
So your favorite
Nice.
drink is bourbon with a cigar?
Yes, I would say so.
Yeah,
yes,
I have to
love-
say, I got to go out there and say the same thing. Like everybody pairs their stuff differently, whether it be the morning coffee, whether it be
right.
the bourbons, whether it be a mixer of some sort. Like I love my
Manhattan.
Manhattans. I'm a Manhattan guy.
Oh, yeah. A Manhattan or old fashioned?
Manhattan is
Manhattan. I love Manhattans too.
I love Manhattans. And don't get me wrong, I love a good old fashioned, but
I
for
know.
some reason, the Manhattans through my young life was probably one of my go-tos.
No, it's not
Really?
that.
Now it's not. I'm not old anymore. I just go right.
That
to the
reminds me of like my grandmother, my great grandmother. They were all Manhattan drinkers. So like it just
Really?
it's something
Oh,
that
you
like
can get
yeah.
Nice, beautiful glass.
Yeah. Oh, I
Right?
love it.
They were
Some good
Manhattan.
vermouth.
Gotta have a glass. Gotta have a glass. Tell us, Cynthia. Gotta have a glass.
Hey, my
Oh.
girl Diva loves bourbon too. Okay.
Oh my God, Diva, you got to try. You got to get like when they ask me
I'm
like,
sitting here writing down names. I'm sitting here like,
oh, you got to do a Manhattan, and you got
What are
to
you
do
doing,
it.
Diva? What are you drinking? darling?
I'm a sidecar girl. I love my whiskey.
I know you do.
And it
what
has
do
to,
you
and it has to be in the martini glass. I'm very bougie when it comes
With
to
John, what is it?
to be in a beautiful
John,
glass.
what is it? Antique vermouth? Antica,
Well,
that's
the vermouth is a sweet vermouth is like I forget what the one that I like, but
not
the one
Martini
thing,
Rossi, but
no,
the
Martini Rossi
Antica.
will work, but the Martini
Antica,
Rossi
isn't
will
it?
work. But
Isn't it the Antica one? Antica,
the one
isn't it?
thing that every Manhattan needs. Now, guys, everybody, guys and girls out there, please listen to this.
What?
Luxardo cherry.
100%.
If you get a maraschino cherry in your freaking Manhattan, it's
gotta-
bastardized.
Stuff.
I got them
That
cherries. I
stuff
got them
right
cherries
there,
on my
John.
counter right now.
Got the cherries, girl.
John, that's the vermouth, the Campagno
Yes.
Antica.
That is an excellent, but not a lot of places have those, Mike. Not a lot.
know.
They'll Martini and Rossi, which is doable. That
Yeah.
one there is one that you strive for, but not a
Yep.
lot of people carry it. But when it comes to the cherries, if it's not a Luxardo, you basically
difference. Okay.
just
Yeah, you can't use a maraschino in a Manhattan.
no,
It's just
because
not.
what the Luxardo
It's
cherry
too
does,
sweet.
the Luxardo cherry adds, because when you put it in, you get that
The
thick
syrup.
that syrup with
Yeah.
it. And
Yep.
what that does, that adds, it's not just sweet, it just
color.
the color,
The color is
it just
nice.
adds
Color.
everything to it.
Oh
The
man, now I want a
I'll have to
Manhattan.
try that. I usually do bourbon just on the rocks, but I will definitely, or maybe need to taste it, but I'll
Well-
try the Manhattan. I do old fashions once in a while. But like for an
Oh.
example, if it's something like my father's birthday or his passing or what have you, I'll have Chivas 18 because he loved that. Or a
Oh.
bottle of wine because he loved red wine. So like it all depends, you know. And if I go someplace different, I always love to try their local beer.
Oh yeah.
And then if
No
I'm in the
problem.
Dominican, have a little rum or
Well,
Mexico, a little tequila. So it just all
Yeah.
depends, but all in balance. Just just
Well,
enjoy
speaking
it.
of ladies in the industry, I see we have Allison is on, and that is
Allison.
great because listen, Allison has been in the industry for I know her for at least 5+ years, and Allison has been in the industry repping different companies and also a true cigar aficionado. And it's
Beautiful.
awesome that she's in here and she shows support for not just women in general, but I'm going to say for my loving wife. And she's a true friend, her and her husband, who he has that beautiful
Very
mustache. They're awesome people. So Allison, thank you so
Oh,
much.
my love.
Yes,
You're
thank you.
welcome.
But Allison, wasn't there a question that you had?
Girl.
Hello, Cynthia.
Good. How you doing,
I'll-
darling?
I'll see you in December.
Okay, you're coming to the festival.
Yes, I'm coming to the festival.
It's wonderful. Yes.
Yeah,
we
you'll
go
know.
back some time. We're sisters of the leaf for sure.
Heck yeah, absolutely. Andrew's sitting right in front of me.
Say
Andrew
hello.
has the greatest shoes, the greatest mustache. His shoes are always
Oh,
like
the
shiny.
mustache. Yes.
His mustache. He has that handlebar
I
mustache.
agree.
Oh my-
I agree. Beautiful mustache. I do agree. Yes. Yes. Yes.
He
I
said
can't
not the shoes today, not the shoes today, but the mustache, yes.
Yes. Okay. What are you
Yeah.
smoking?
But what am I smoking? I'm smoking the Hemingway, the Maduro Hemingway.
Oh, yes. Very good. Love it.
Yeah,
Very
this
good.
I think this one's from 2014. Yeah,
Okay.
it's from
Oh, beautiful.
2014. Got a little age on it.
Allison does a lot of the Montesino Monday too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Without
Yes.
a doubt. Sister of the
And
leaf.
But that's the
Absolutely.
thing that we love, that a lot of people jump in on JSU. This is the one thing, like I said, is close to my heart with everybody in here, is that we just not get to talk to a wonderful person like yourself, Cynthia. It's like I get to see what I always call JSU family. Everybody in here is part of our family, and they're
That's
all
very
over the
true.
world. All over the world, 5,300 members strong, 85 countries.
Beautiful.
But the one thing is, like, whenever we go somewhere and we see people, like, you know, we hit up Mike Rizzo and Jimmy is in the area. We get to see
You want
Dimitri.
to tell them what Jimmy did?
Oh, by the way, I'm gonna give a shout out for Jimmy. Out of the last 5 years, I wanted to do a website for JSU. I've been dragging my feet. and Jimmy says, that's what I do, right? I'm like, no, I didn't.
At least
So
he
of course,
helped.
we have a JSU website thanks to Jimmy Beerster.
Really? All right.
Yes. JohnnySmokesUncut.com. Thanks to that right there.
And for everyone that did not watch the podcast, they can go on the website and watch it again.
Yes, like after, probably going to be later tonight or maybe tomorrow, depending on when Glenn gets it up. Jimmy is going to put it on the website because we have everything. We have podcasts on, and they'll put it on our website, on YouTube, the whole 9 yards. Jimmy puts it on the website, like we just did. Erica Thompson from Dojo, our sponsor.
Yes,
it's
on
there. So that is I want to say thank you to Jimmy. Also, look at Mike. Put that back up.
It looks great too, Jimmy. It looks amazing.
He did a wonderful job.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Okay, let me tell you. I mean, okay, this is a funny little story, but we never. Okay, Cigar Family, when it first started, going way, 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 way back, Drew Newman, Eric's son and Lyris's son, he was like 14. And we had a Cigar Family Charitable Foundation little gathering. We used to have one once a year, whatever. And he got up there and he was talking to everyone and said, I would like to make a website for Cigar Family. And we're like, what's a website? Okay. Like, really? And those days, we didn't even know what a website was. And this kid was like 14 years old. And he developed a website for Cigar Family. So we need those people. So Jimmy, right? Jimmy's who helped you?
Yeah,
Yes.
Jimmy
For helping
Beerster.
Danielle. Everybody needs a website.
He done a wonderful job, and he goes, John, I want to try to make it kind of simple, the whole 9 yards. I looked at him like, simple? This is fucking extravagant. I said, I love it. It's like,
Yeah,
oh
but
my
for
God.
him,
And he goes, but it's kind of simple that anyway. I said, I'm simple. I need simple. And that is the greatest thing in the world. And we loved it. And I just think it's something that's gonna kick us up to the next thing. Like, and that's what we're trying to do is kick it up.
And Jimmy smokes at your lounge. Jimmy
Well,
smokes at your lounge.
Oh yeah. Jimmy's been here.
He's been here.
He's only about an hour away from here.
So that's
So
what I
Jim-
like too about cigars. You're meeting everyone. You just never know who's in your lounge, who you meet, and look at that.
That's
It's
what-
very
well,
After the pandemic,
Diva,
that changed,
what state are you in, Diva?
I'm in the Hampton Roads area, so that's Virginia Beach, Norfolk.
Okay, cool.
All that.
Jimmy's about an hour from here, but we've had like Adib. He's in Canada. He's
Poor
a
Adib.
Lebanese.
Poor Adib.
He's
In
Lebanese,
Canada.
like Lena, but he lives in Canada. He's been down here. He hung out with us at the shop, and we've had like interaction with a lot of people here. That it was like Joey's been down here. Joey, we've sent a bunch of times, a bunch of pictures with Joey. He's like family. You know what I
whoever's in
mean?
the area, stop.
And the reason, I'm sorry, go ahead, Cynthia.
No, go you.
The reason why I said that too, so I'm here, I'm Emerson Cigars event coordinator, so they're the longest cigar shop here in our area. But I had my own event planning business, so I didn't smoke my cigars until after I was done with my events. So now I'm there. That's family to me. I've been
Yes.
that's been my lounge for 17 years. So now I'm his event coordinator. I coordinate all their events. So that's why I love cigars. You don't know. So it was easy for him to like bring me on the team because he knew what I did. He knew, so, and like I said,
Right.
smoking cigars, you just never know who you're talking to, what they do, and they might can help you,
But
and
that's
vice versa.
Right,
have
help
the
each other.
Diva.
But
The best thing, Diva, is about this group, JSU, is like if you have an event, you can post it on JSU. Events can be posted on JSU. And
Yeah,
like,
check
it-
find
because we got members all over the
All over.
world. So if you post it on JSU, we've told a lot of people, post it. Because we have people in Virginia, we have people in New York, we have people in Florida, we got people in Dubai, we got people in Lebanon. So we're all over the world. So that's why I always tell people, post your events. We do not, as long as it's cigar related, it's not political or religious, post it. Post it. We do not mind. So, Diva, please join Johnny Smokes Uncut.
Oh yeah, I'm already like checking y'all.
Oh, good. Well, but
I'm
Diva,
a social
you
media junkie. So I'm already
Well,
looking
you-
like what's.
can, any event that you have,
Hey,
Diva.
you don't have to follow her. Please.
As
the
soon
most
as we
beautiful
hang up,
woman.
as
And
soon as
her
we hang up,
outfits and her hats. She represents a line of hats and everything. She's
I
bad.
look like plain Jane today.
It's all right. You're home.
this is where you need to be, Diva. They're right here. JSU Group family. You're part of
There
it
you
now.
go.
You're part of the family.
That's
You know what I mean?
wonderful.
And that, I love meeting new
Jump on more
community.
often. So anybody can jump on at any time, Johnny?
Any time. And you'll see the one thing that I
the
do
Zoom?
well on the Zooms, anybody can jump
That's every
on.
Thursday.
Every Thursday we do a
Thursday
podcast.
is what I mean. When you do
Every
your
Thursday, yes.
And it's funny
You're
talking about this.
oh,
in
the Newmans.
what is it? 2 weeks?
In 2 weeks, October 16th.
What?
We are
What?
going to have Drew Newman is
Are
going
you
to be
really?
our guest.
That's
Yes,
great.
but now this is the kicker, everybody. We usually do our podcast at
I'm
7 p.m.
What
This
time-
podcast is going to be at 12 noon.
Well, you're doing it earlier.
We're doing with Drew Newman.
Yep.
It's going to be at 12. Now this is different. It's not 7 p.m. It's
but-
12
What
noon.
time you-
I lost her on that one. But it's going to be at 12 noon.
Yes, I get that, Marty.
Yep.
Can you see?
Okay, Diva, you are usually member of JSU. I just asked you.
Yeah, but anyway, Drew Newman is going to be our guest on the 16th. I think it is, Lena.
I think so.
And it's going to be it's going to be a big difference because it's going to be 12 o'clock noon because we are going to be going live from their rolling room. This is the best thing that I love. He's like, can we do it earlier? And we're like,
Okay.
we can just do it whenever the hell you want.
See all the American guard and everything.
Yeah, Cynthia, you broke up a little bit.
I'm losing Irish a little bit. George's computer company.
Al Jazeera hits again.
Al Jazeera hits again. There we go. You gotta love it. Well, that's what we're on. We're on Al Jazeera Wi-Fi, everybody. And the thing is bounced off a tower in Damascus, and then it comes back to to Lebanon, and then it comes here. And sometimes we have the you gotta love it. What, Beirut. I forgot Beirut.
Beirut, yeah.
It gotta hit Beirut. Sorry, Adib. We know it has to hit Beirut, and then it comes to us, and that's why our sometimes we deal with the website. If she wasn't Lebanese, I wouldn't fuck with it. But and since we got Adib in here, I gotta fucking bust chops. I told Lena, "Can I bust your chops?" And she goes, I really got to ask you. You do it anyway. It's
Yeah,
like, what
exactly.
the fuck? It's like,
Exactly.
okay. And Adib, all he does in the background, he's like, I'm like,
He's
all
like,
right.
shway, shway,
So I'm
shway, shway.
shway.
Quiet Tubo.
All right.
I got it up, but I can't keep it up that long.
Glenn is outside with a fucking hanger outside to get that thing in.
Are you ready?
Okay. Yeah. We get kicked. All right. So they're having a bad time with their Wi-Fi.
No, Marty came to the rescue.
There he is to the rescue.
Marty always comes to the rescue. Lisa left, but Marty came, and he's been here. So
Johnny, watch he's back. Cynthia, I have to go. It was pleasure
Yes,
meeting you. I hope to
Likewise.
see you in person sometime in the near
I would love
future.
that. Thank you.
All right, guys. You guys have a great night.
You have a great night also.
Good night, Mike.
So Cynthia, before we wind this down, There's one question that we'll say the final question
No,
is,
any questions? It doesn't seem like you've said questions, a lot of them.
all right, how about this? This will be our final question.
Say
And
as many as you want, roll them out.
my question to you is, what question do you want to get to the people out there? Is what message do you, Cynthia Fuente, want to get out to the mass?
Wow.
Oh boy, to the mass.
Everybody. I think it's majestic.
Okay, well, I would say, like, what does your heart really feel? Like, search deep in your heart and what brings you happiness. And that thing I think that you should follow. So if cigars bring you happiness, that you're sitting there and you're relaxing and you're enjoying your cigar with your cocktail, whatever, watching a sunset, whatever it is, to do it. You know, I feel like my father always felt that one should do what one really feels within their heart. So whatever passion you feel and that brings you happiness, and I feel that that's what people should do. But like for me, it's like to search your heart and to open it, and you know, to share cigars with people and to get to know people more, and to be, I just believe life is about sharing. And when you've been given a chance that you're at a position that you could give, then I feel it's very important to give.
All right. I think
Love
that's
it.
that's
Love it.
amazing.
That's very nice.
So before
You know, to help anybody, whether it's somebody that's 90 and hasn't had a visitor forever, or whether it's someone, I mean, it doesn't matter, whatever it is, that if you can give of yourself.
All right. So what I'm going to do before we wind this down, number one, I want to say, Cynthia, thank you so much.
Thank you.
This has
Cynthia,
been
really.
a
My
wonderful night.
pleasure.
But what I want to do is I'm going to make a statement.
My
And
pleasure, my friend.
Lena, I'm going to let you close it out.
No, you.
I'm going to. All right. Well, then
Go ahead.
make your. No, go ahead. Make
No,
your.
I just want to thank Cynthia for
Go
coming
ahead. Go ahead.
on Zoom and talking to her, and thank you again for the surprise here. You guys are amazing. You're awesome. Like, we all look up to you guys.
Oh, and we look up to you all as well. And I remember a few years ago when I was working with Anthony and I went in and I visited you. And then like a couple years ago, I had stayed over after the Fuente Mania that we do with the Levine family, and usually October, November, which will be there November 13 and 14 this year. But I stayed a couple days extra and I went in just to say hello. Like, if I'm ever in the area, you know I'm going to go to your place.
Nice. I love it. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
So this is going to be my closing thoughts. Is that because of all the stuff that happened between us and our wedding, and Carlito, and with you being very, very close with Cynthia, is that I feel that the Fuente family is going to forever be entwined with us. And I want to say that I've been nothing but just in awe and just so happy with everything that we've had to do with you and Carlito. It's just, for me, it's just been an amazing time, and I feel so honored.
We're family.
We are family. I've been so honored to both have you and your brother be a part of JSU, and I just think that there's a lot of great things to come. There's a lot of great, I just feel so honored that the Fuentes are a part of JSU, because of they're just where they are, and just their heart, their love, and everything. That is what I wanted to say. And I want to thank you so much, Cynthia, for tonight. Was just amazing. And we will definitely love to see you again. And it just means the world to me. It really does. It means to my heart. So I just wanted to tell you that. And Glenn, here we go.
The show is over. It's time to go. The ashes have fallen. They've lost their glow. But on the morrow, we'll cut the cap and toast the foot and be ready to say, hey, let's ride the J train. Johnny Smokes Uncut.
All right, everybody, have a great night. Cynthia, thank you so much. We
Thank
love
you.
and
Thank
everybody.
Night.
Join us next
Thank you
week,
very much.
7 o'clock. Love you
I follow
guys.
you now. I'm in your group now.
Yes.
Nice.
Thank you, everybody. It was my pleasure.
Have
I
a
loved
great night,
everybody.
guys.
Everyone.
We love you all.
Sorry about the beginning. Sorry about
Oh.
the beginning.
That's
Okay.
okay.
It was perfect. It was perfect.
I'll
Love
join
you
in
guys.
on another evening as well. Okay, good night.
Good night.
Night.